Hello, today I'm going to show you the part 2 of the series I'm doing with creating a FiveM server. This one is going to be how to add car mods. This is going to be replacements because I haven't figured out add-on mods yet. I'm going to be using two models, two different ones. One of them having extras, which means meta files, and one of them not having any at all. So the first thing you need to do is go to the base folder of your server, which mine is in C drive, which it was last time we made this tutorial, FiveMS and then FXServer data. In this folder there will be a resources folder and the server.chg. You're going to need the resource folder first, which we're going to open this up. So in here I have a folder called single cars and I have a folder called police. The police is for different police vehicles that I've already installed, and the single cars are obviously for single cars like this. So I'm going to show you how to install both of these, and I'm also going to give you a down link for a template for say this one has each car has one stream folder and one resource.lua file which it needs in order to load it properly. So the first thing you're going to do is in resources, you can either, if you want to make a car pack, you can just make a new folder, not a zip archive, my bad. Want to make a folder and then use brackets like these and call it like car pack or something, and inside of here you want to make a new folder and call it whatever you're going to call the car name or whatever you're going to start in the server CFG file. I'm going to call this tutorial 1. Pay attention to the name because you're going to need this later on. In here I have a template right here that I'm going to be using, so we can do this, we can edit this, and here we go. So this is the code you're going to need. So let's copy this and let's make a new file, call it underscore underscore. Make sure you have two of these, I don't know why, but they're necessary. Call it resource.lua. Make sure the ending says .lua since it is a Lua file. In here you're going to copy or paste all these things. This is a default for a car that has no extras, and you can exit out of this and create a new folder, call it stream. This is where your vehicle files are going. So in my case I'm doing the codec cycle 121. So in the stream file we have 4 different options, the entity xf car. So let's copy this, place it into the stream folder by pasting. You can also drag and drop, it's your choice. And now you have installed that car. That wasn't hard. Now it's a bit different for making or installing a car that has meta files as an extra. So let's do that. Let's call this tutorial 2. So in here we have these files. So in here we're still gonna need the resource.lua, so let's create that. Same procedure as usual with the .lua on the end. In here, however, you're gonna need a few different things. First of all, let's do edit and then paste. That didn't work. Okay. Let's show you from here. So if you have more than resource.lua and stream in here, you're going to need to specify these. In the file section, you type in an apostrophe and then the vehicle name plus, or the name plus the extension. Use a comma, otherwise it will fuck up. I've already tried that once and it didn't work. Once you've done all this right here, you need to type in data underscore file and then the name of the file without the extension, then underscore file, and then basically the name of the actual file you're referencing to. I am a bit confused by data file and then the first thing, but doing the name in upper caps and then the underscore file and then the name here seems to work just fine. So I don't really mind it. So each file, each meta file you have, no, cancel. Each meta file you have in here, you're gonna have to specify both in here and in here. And if there's anything in here for you that is different, just type the name in upper caps and then underscore file and then the file name itself. That should work out just fine. Resource manifest version, I don't actually know what this does, but I just leave it in there because I don't want to ruin anything. So let's do this edit and then copy this and we're gonna paste it into here. So first of all, you're gonna need all the meta files. If there's any like car mods, tuning parts, then you want to put them in the same folder as the actual vehicle itself. So like here, there's a bunch of updating and tuning parts that is necessary. So you just copy all of them, paste them in the same folder as the vehicle itself. So we have the car name, .yft.ytd, and then the high. And then we have all the others, which is the tuning parts of the car. And these need to be in the same folder as the car itself. Don't make the mistake like I did. So once you've done that, you can launch up the game. Of course, the first thing you have to do is go back to your CFX, open up the server, and underscore underneath start here. I have made already a section for police and regular cars, and what we're gonna do is start and then the name. So let's find the name. Resources, single cars. No, never mind. My bad. Car back. Tutorial 1 and Tutorial 2. That shouldn't be too hard. Tutorial 1 and start Tutorial 2. You can save the file and successfully launch FiveM. So I'll see you there. So now that you're in FiveM, we can successfully launch the server. So you can go back to the Five in this folder, and you can double click the run.bat file. One thing to note here, once it loads up, you will see that it says started resource, and then the tutorial should come up right here. So it takes a little bit, don't worry about it. Started resource tutorial 1, that's the first card that we did, and it has all the necessary things we need. And as long as it says started resource, and as long as it doesn't say couldn't load resource, if it says couldn't load resource, then you did something wrong. You should probably go back and check. But if it did say started resource and then the name of the folder, you should be fine to go. So let's go to localhost, which is what I prefer to do. So it says connecting loops, and then connecting to the server. So I'll let it load. So we're back in FiveM now, and if we go ahead and go to the vehicles tab and vehicle spawner, remember the names that we did, which is the entity XF. You can find this in supercars. You can go down to entity XF. If we press this, it will take a little bit to load because it's downloading the file. But there you go. That's the first card that we did, which is the Koenigsegg 1-1. And then we did the Massacro, I think it was, which not that one. See if we can find it. There we go, Massacro. And once we load this in, as you can see, it's a Toyota Supra, JZA80, I think. And it's fully functional, and it drives like it should. If the steering wheel is in place, that's just how the mod makers do it. So if your hands aren't in place or your character's sitting weird, then that's not the car's fault. That's more the fact that the mod maker made it the way it is. But yeah. So that's how you replace. I will make a video once I find out how to actually add cars like an add-on, which I haven't figured out yet because it has a bunch of stuff that I need to figure out first. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.